And welcome back to Sports the NEMO Way, the Oakland Athletics episode. Yeah, not a team we've spent a lot of time talking about over our episodes. I don't know, did any else? No, we did. We've talked about Ricky before, so I guess we have talked about and Oakland Athletic at least. But that being said, all five of us are here tonight, and I don't think I have any more housekeeping to go over, so let's get started. Drew, who is your number 4 member of your Oakland Athletics Mount Rushmore?
Reggie Jackson.
Ooh.
It's also my number 4.
Also my number 4. Okay.
He is not mine.
I got Reggie at 2.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Okay. Oh, well. Reggie's in the Hall of Fame. He's an MVP. His MVP was with the A's.
Yeah, it was.
14-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger. With the A's, he had 1,200 hits, 200 doubles, 30 triples, 270 home runs, 700 RBIs. Batting average was 260. Reggie is not the. His average was never.
He's there to
great.
smash.
I mean, he's the all-time leader in strikeouts.
Yeah,
I
He'd have been
believe.
great today.
Yeah.
He actually
Even
stole more
greater.
bases than I thought.
Oh yeah. His stolen bases 145 for.
I just didn't expect that.
No, yeah.
He's
No.
over 200 bases in his career.
Yeah, that's a solid number.
Oh yeah, you're right, Dad. If he played today, they'd love him. He does exactly what they want players today to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, swing for the fences.
Yeah, a lot of people think of him in New York, but he actually spent 10 years in Oakland
Mm-hmm.
before going to.
I always think of Oakland when I think of Reggie.
Yeah.
And that's where he had success multiple places, but I feel like he had his most sustained success in Oakland.
Yeah.
I think
That
of
was
Oakland
that's
and the
his
Yankees.
MVP,
Yeah.
I mean, he led the league in runs a couple times, like 4 times for home runs, 1 time for RBIs, slugging percentage 3 times, OPS 3 times. I mean,
Wasn't he there? Wasn't he one of the best players on the team for like 2 or 3 World Series?
I was just trying to figure out where he won all his World Series. He's won 5.
I think I want to say he got 3 with the Athletics.
3 with the A's, 1 with the Yankees, and 1 because I thought he was like the first guy to win a World Series in 3 places. But
he was with Baltimore for a year in 76.
Baltimore won 1 in 76.
I'll click on it. No, they finished second in their division, so they probably didn't make.
Maybe I'm wrong because obviously the Angels didn't win a World Series.
Well, isn't
I
he?
don't know.
I mean, he's Mr. October, correct?
Yes.
So I mean, he is known for his postseason success
Postseason
and
brilliance,
accolades for being one of the greatest postseason home run hitters ever.
He has a record or
I
a
was just,
stupid thing for a World Series home run.
I was just thinking the
I was
same
thinking
thing.
most in a game, most in a series, most in
Yeah, it's something.
like did he have like a I can't remember, but it's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, he won an MVP in Oakland. He helped him win, I'm pretty sure 3 World Series. He's like a 6-time All-Star there. I mean, he was a badass.
He
there.
won 3 World Series with Oakland and 2 with the Yankees.
In 1 playoff run, he had 5. Or no, in 1 World Series, he had 5 home runs.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
The 1976. Yeah, it's one of the. Yeah, he got a World Series MVP with 1 with Oakland, 1 with New York.
he's got 2 World Series MVPs too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 1 with each team. Yeah.
And this is also a guy also in the 500 home run club for his career, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 home runs in a series is pretty.
You get 5 home runs in one World Series. That's pretty baller.
This World Series, 5 home runs, 8 RBIs, batted .450, on base percentage was .540. His slugging percentage was .1250, and his OPS was .1792.
Oh my God.
The heck of a series.
Jesus.
Imagine if people actually got on base a little more in front of him. He didn't have just 8 RBIs for his 5 home runs. Oh, still.
Who did they play in that series?
They played the Dodgers.
There was. Oh, you had him too, Ray?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They had him at number 2.
I am at 2. Though.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm the only one that didn't have him. You guys are gonna make fun of me for my 4 because I was intentionally goofy with it.
Mm,
Oh, God.
So Ray, you got a 4 left.
I do.
Who's your 4?
Mark McGuire.
Oh, I don't have Mark.
Nice.
I thought about Mark, but I don't have him.
I did not put him on this list.
No.
I'll be honest.
I considered the other Brass brother, but I didn't put but not this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Seiko had a run, man.
Oh no, I just.
He also went 40-40 in Oakland.
McGuire was like the Oakland or the A's team leader in home runs, and the Oakland A's RBI team leader.
Mm.
The old guys didn't have as many RBIs, I guess, but I thought that was interesting. And when he was rookie of the year there, and he set the rookie home run record.
Which is still a thing, right?
I think somebody may have broke it. He hit, I think, 49 as
He
a
hit
rookie.
49, yeah.
I was thinking somebody hit. Did that guy from the Mets hit 50?
Oh,
Pete
Alonso.
Alonso? Did
I
he?
was thinking somebody hit 50.
That actually, Pete Alonso did do something crazy like that, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know if it
I'm
was.
not sure.
Huh.
But I thought somebody broke his
I'm
rookie
looking right now.
home run record.
Pete Alonso with 53.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I can see the call there, Ray.
Oh,
mean-
and he broke Aaron Judge's record of 52,
Okay.
Mm.
who broke Mark McGuire's record of 49.
Yeah.
So McGuire is now third.
I mean, I just picked him because he was a notable name at the time. There was the Bash Brothers or whatever. But
Yeah.
other than that, I really didn't know anybody from the A's, really. I mean, Ricky Henderson was another famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he led the league in home runs 4 times, RBIs once, walks twice. Led the league in on-base percentage twice, which kind of befuddled me. Led the league in slugging percentage 4 times and OPS twice.
Without the juice.
Well, that was his career, not just his
Oh.
time in
Half of
Oakland.
that without the juice.
I guess in Oakland he led the league in home runs twice, walks once, and slugging percentage once. So, yeah. All right. Well,
Do they still have Big Mac Land in St. Louis?
Yes.
Really? They still
Yep,
honor that?
still there.
Yep. They just redid the signs a couple years ago.
Yeah, because somebody broke it one time.
Well, they broke it
Yeah,
a couple
smashed
times,
the home run
but they
hit good.
redid it, so it's not like those. Yeah, Albert broke it one time.
Yeah.
well, I have a number 4 left. My number 4 is also another known steroid user, Jason Giambi.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I made my list and I had 4 guys from the same era of baseball, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put somebody more modern. I took somebody off and put Jason Giambi on.
Giambi's the one that they talk about in Moneyball, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Billy
okay.
being shipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Giambi was the shit there for a little while.
Oh yeah, he won an MVP in Oakland. I mean, he's
Yeah.
a 5-time All-Star. He won the home run derby. He's a 2-time Silver Slugger. He's also the one that tried to get off of the juice by lying, saying that he caught a disease in South America and disappeared from baseball for 2 months to try and get clean so he wouldn't drop dirty. He's an interesting fella. He had 440 career home runs. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I didn't pick no real scrub here. I mean,
No,
but,
yeah.
his MVP season, he had 108 runs, 170 hits, 29 doubles, 43 home runs, 137 RBIs. He led the league with 137 walks. He batted .333 with a .476 on base percentage, a .647 slug for a .1123 OPS. Very, very nice season.
Yeah.
And his brother was batting leadoff for that team.
That's Jeremy, right?
Jeremy Giambi,
Jeremy.
yes. The guy that Jeter almost got out at home, but they called him out anyway, you know.
He didn't have to do it. It's 2 weeks now in a row I've talked about it. He didn't have to throw it. It's free.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a little Jason Giambi.
Little. You said little.
Yeah, it's not very little, actually. Actually, and I don't know if any of you, I think I brought it up before, I don't know if any of you have actually read Juiced, the Canseco book about using steroids.
I have
But-
not read it.
It's really good. You should. But he even talks about in there about how the most brazen steroid user he ever came across was Jason Giambi. He said Jason Giambi was just blatantly obvious about it. He's like, other players like Canseco and McGuire and all these other guys, he's like, we would pull him out of the room and get on him because you're going to get all of us caught because you're being a dumbass about it.
He was also another guy that, remember we were talking last episode? He's a ginormous human.
Yeah.
He got real fucking big. He was one of those real big guys for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's going crazy with steroids, obviously,
But like they said that he just had all of his vials and syringes and everything in like a toiletry bag and just carried it in his bag on planes and on hotels and everything like that. And they're like, we're carrying illegal substances. They're like, we're not talking about like these are our cigarettes or something. Like these are illegal substances, and you're just putting them through cameras on planes, and you're walking around with them, and you're putting them in your locker. Like, what are you doing? Like these are not just illegal in the city. Like they're federally illegal.
Yeah.
Kind of an idiot.
But there's like a chapter in Juiced where Canseco pretty much talks about, he uses Giambi as an example, but he's like, we knew it was only a matter of time because it was now getting so popular that guys just felt like, well, this is what baseball players do. So like, we knew we were going to get caught. Like, and guys weren't hiding it anymore, and there we go.
Maybe
So.
Brittany Griner should have read that book before she went to Russia.
Anyway,
Low-hanging fruit. I'm sorry.
well, that's everybody's 4, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Drew, you got a 3 for us?
Yeah.
Who you got?
Dennis Eckersley.
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 Yeah.
That's my
I got
number
him at
3.
I do not have Eckersley.
I didn't put him on.
Yeah, I got Eck.
Well, he's
You
a Hall,
too, Doug?
Yep.
Yeah.
he's a Hall of
yeah.
Famer. He's got MVP,
Yep.
Cy Young, 6-time All-Star, World Series, ALCS MVP.
2 Rolaids Relief Man of the Year awards.
Oh yeah. Where's that? Let's see. Oh, pictures are harder to find all their stuff over here.
2.74 ERA and 320 saves.
Yeah, it was back in the day when it was more than 3 outs, right? He come in for, or was he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he had 320 saves with the A's. He had other places. He went a few other places.
Hit
after
almost
that.
400 saves in his career.
Yeah.
Hit 390. So during this little span with the A's, he went 45, 33, 48, 43, 51, 36.
That's pretty nice.
Here's my thing. I like Eckersley, better known as Eck.
Mm-hmm.
He was the voice of the Red Sox for like the last 15 years. But you better hope that you never roll up 1992 on the MVP because I'm going to take it so fast it's going to make his head spin.
That's funny. I like Eckersley, and he is a hugely popular guy, so I don't think he's a bad pick at all. I just found another pitcher that I thought accomplished more. Was all.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'll let it go for now. Never mind. I like Eckersley. I don't mean to
Yeah, I mean,
act like I don't.
he was like at least to me, I guess there's, when I was growing up, I guess at least, he was like the first closer that was like made being a closer badass.
Yeah.
Like he made being a closer cool. Like, and he was badass. Like
Yeah.
he was a great
Eck. Oh,
closer.
like I said, Eck.
Yeah.
Everybody knew Eck.
Yeah, like he was, and then we moved into, Rivera and Hoffman and K-Rod and all those other guys. But, like, when I was young, like, I knew who Dennis Eckersley was because everybody knew who Dennis Eckersley was. Yeah.
Well, the crazy thing is like, he's unique as well because he almost like we talked about with Smoltz, like, his career split in half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was a starter for, like, what, 8-9 years?
Wasn't he solid? Like, he wasn't great, but he was a solid starter.
Yeah. I mean, he had a couple really nice seasons as a starter. Now, you see the way he threw the ball. You didn't expect him to be a long-term starter with that type of delivery. But then he converted to a closer and was really, really good at it.
What was his, I guess I've just never, looked this up. What was his go-to pitch? Most closers have a go-to pitch. What was his go-to pitch? Anybody know?
It's a good question. I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
I don't think I've ever actually
Let's see
looked
if
that
I
up.
honestly
Slider,
look
maybe?
I'm
I
not
mean, he threw
sure.
sidearm, so it could have been a slider, but
Yeah.
I don't
No.
know.
Because Rivera has the cutter, Hoffman has the changeup. A lot of closers have the fastball.
Yeah.
Usually the great closers have one pitch that destroyed everyone. Now maybe he's had a variety. You never know, but
I mean, that's true too. Yeah.
I was just curious. I honestly don't think I'd ever knew what
Yeah,
his
I don't remember.
go-to pitch
Yeah.
was.
He's also, I think, the only player to have 100 saves and 100 complete games in a career.
Does he have 100 complete? He does have 100 complete games.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
You think all that time Smoltz started, he would have got 100 complete games. But guess not. Because Smoltz started a long time.
He
He was
did.
only closer for like 4 or 5 years.
he had 2 pitches as a reliever, a sinker and a backdoor slider.
So he was a sinker ball pitcher probably, then had a slider for something to throw you off.
Sounds about right.
I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Well, them weirdo sidearm weird pitcher guys, they always had
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
weird pitches.
You said it. What kind of slider? You said?
Backdoor.
Backdoor slider. Okay. Gotcha. That's interesting. That's kind of an interesting little combination. All right. I was just curious. We can move on from it.
All right. Well, how many years was he at? 9 years in Oakland? Yeah. All righty. And he won. Yeah, he won a World Series. Yeah. I was going to say, he was there for a World Series, wasn't he? Yeah. All righty. That was your number 3, Drew?
Yep.
Was that Wade? You had him too, or no?
No, I didn't have him.
Okay, so who's your number 3, sir?
I have Lefty Grove.
Oh, yeah. That's a good pick. I don't have lefty, but
He pretty much
Oh,
split
yeah.
his career almost evenly with the A's and Red Sox. So I thought it was. Here's it's just kind of crazy what he accomplished. So it kind of drew me in. He played 9 years. Then they were the Philadelphia Athletics. They played 9 years for the Philadelphia Athletics. In 9 years, he won 195 games to a 2.88 ERA. Won 5 ERA titles with the A's, led the league in strikeouts each of his first 7 seasons, helped them win back-to-back World Series titles, won 2 pitching triple crowns, and an MVP award. This dude destroyed everyone for 9 years. And yes, he played a long time ago. He was like, 20s and 30s?
yeah.
I can always appreciate an old guy.
Yes, you can, old Cap Anson.
You always need a cap, Wade.
No, I got a good kick out of that last episode.
I mean, in his MVP season, he won 31 games with
Yeah.
an ERA of 2.06.
I just thought those accomplishments in 9 years was insane.
Yeah.
9 years, you have 5 ERA titles, lead the league in strikeouts your first 7 seasons, back-to-back World Series titles, 2 pitching triple crowns, and an MVP.
It is. It's very good.
And win almost 200 games in 9 seasons. So I was very impressed. And he's remembered as one of the greatest left-handed pitchers,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one of the top few. So yeah. And the A's had a lot of success back in the day, and he was obviously a big part of that, being there for 2 World Series teams. I thought it was a good pick.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you, Willard. Uncle Doug was Eckersley your 3?
Yep, he was my 3.
Okay. Ray, you got 3 left?
I got a 1 left.
Oh, well, we'll skip you for now. My 3 was Vita Blue.
That's my number 2.
That's my number 2.
I didn't put Vita Blue on there.
Yeah, I like the Vita Blue.
So who's all got him? 3, 4?
3. Like 3 of us, yeah.
Yeah, it was 3.
Vita Blue, another big lefty. Also has an MVP and a Cy Young, 6-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champion, and won an ERA title. He played in Oakland for 9 years. So that's 3 straight guys that played 9 years in Oakland.
Yeah.
While he was in Oakland, he went 124 and 86 with a 2.95 ERA through almost 2,000 innings in those 9 years. Yeah. with 1,300 strikeouts. He in his first full year in the majors, he went 24-8 with a 1.82 ERA in 39 games, through 8 complete game shutouts and 312 innings, struck out 301 batters, and won Cy Young and the MVP in the same season.
Yeah.
That's
But did not win Rookie of the Year. I don't know if they had it in 1971.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know
I'll
when it
find
started.
out.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I think he was a big part of those 3 World Series titles, and so
Yes, he was part of the two-headed monster at the front of the rotation that won them a lot of games.
yeah.
Well, the A's way back in the early 1900s are pretty much why they're high up on the all-time World Series list, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
they
'cause
won
they-
a bunch in the early 1900s,
Mm-hmm.
like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Well, they won what? They won a handful at the beginning of the 1900s, and they won what? 3 in the 70s, and they won 2 in the 80s.
The McGuire, Canseco, Tony La Russa.
Mm.
Yeah, they won a couple. Didn't they win a couple?
I know they won at least 1.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking maybe it was 2, but yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
So is Vida short for something? Or is that like
His full
real
name is Vida Rochelle Blue.
Oh,
That's with a D, not a T.
I guess Rochelle's a family name.
I don't know.
Well, it could be, yeah, Rochella, something like that. But yeah.
Okay.
From Louisiana.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Well, does anybody have a 3 left? No. Who has a 2 left? Just me and Wade?
Yeah.
That's it?
Oh.
All right. Wade, go ahead.
I have Jimmy Fox.
Oh, I didn't even look at Jimmy Fox
I didn't either.
for the A's. I
Well,
didn't think of him.
I think you guys fucked up with Lefty Grove too, but we'll come back to it.
Well, I have another pitcher as well. Go aheed. Talk to us about old Jimmy Fox. I love Jimmy Fox.
Well, I put Jimmy Fox on because it's Jimmy Fox. I mean, he's one of the greatest players of all time. He's one of the best players of that generation. Played 11 of his first 20 seasons with the A's. Batted .340 with a .440 on base, .640 slug. So I believe his OPS would be like 1100 or some shit like
I
that.
can't believe I missed it. I don't know why I had it in my head that when he wasn't in Boston, he played for the Indians.
Yeah,
He
that
won.
threw me off.
Yeah. He won 2 MVPs with the A's. Earned a batting title. Triple Crown winner with the A's. Won back-to-back World Series titles.
Well.
Wow, I screwed up.
Me too.
Good call, Wade.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think about him as Philly, but it was Philly. It was the Philly A.
Yeah,
the
well,
Philadelphia Athletics.
It is the Philadelphia A's.
Yeah,
That might be
that's
the
what got me.
confusion
Yeah.
because he was actually in Philadelphia, but it is the A's franchise.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that. So
Yeah.
yeah, good call, Wade. I screwed up.
Yeah, we may have to revisit Fox here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be seeing old Jimmy.
I mean, we all know Jimmy Fox is all-time great. We put him on our 3 greatest first basemen.
Over Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
So we should probably give him some love on his team's Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Because if we leave him off this, he won't make one because we already left him off Boston.
Yeah.
Who's this Lou Gehrig character?
He's just a good old rascal from back in the day, Drew.
Oh, and by the way, Rookie of the Year started in 1940, so.
Oh. What was that guy, 70 or something?
Yeah, 1971.
Yeah, so they had Rookie of the Year. I don't know.
He didn't even get a vote.
I'll look up the
Maybe
vote. But yeah, they said it starts in 1940s when Rookie of the Year
Wow.
starts.
Did they change the rules? Because he pitched in 1 game the season before that. So, like, were the rules different then? Like, it wasn't an innings limit. It's like if you appeared the year before, you weren't a rookie anymore.
Oh yeah, one of
I don't
them
know.
things.
Anyway, anybody have anything else to add on Jimmy Fox before we move on? No.
I think I covered most of his accomplishments. I mean, I guess I do have his numbers just for the A's. I can read those off real quick.
Sure.
I think I gave off his average and on base percentage and stuff, but he hit over 300 home runs with the A's in his 11 seasons. He got to over 1,000 RBIs. He was actually at like 1,075 with the A's. Hit over 250 doubles, 79 triples. He was a 3-time All-Star with the A's, but there's a catch. There wasn't an All-Star game until 1933. So he would have more All-Star games if it existed.
Yeah, because he started playing 25.
Yeah. So his first was at 8 years or whatever. There was no All-Star game, but as soon as it became a thing in 33, he made 3 or 4 straight. So, yeah. That's about all I got.
Yeah, there's a lot of bold on this page. And the bold is what shows you the league leader.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a guy that overlapped with the Babe, some in Gehrig, played almost his whole career with Gehrig. Like you're talking about a guy that had some real stiff competition to go up against.
And won 2 MVPs.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah. So I
I mean, won 3 overall, but just 2 with the Philly.
Yeah.
With Philly, yeah. The Philly.
What was his
Really?
what was his career home run totals?
534.
Gotcha.
Yep. 500 home runs and 325 batting average. Not bad.
Pretty damn good.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. So was everyone just got a 1 left?
Nope, I still have 2 left.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. My bad.
My number 2 is none other than Catfish Hunter.
I figured he'd show up sometime.
Old Catfish.
Another guy that split some time between the A's and the Yankees.
We're gonna have fun, guys. It's gonna be a few.
He's a Hall of Famer with a Cy Young, 8-time All-Star, 5 World Series, and an ERA title. He played 10 years in Oakland before finishing his career in New York, unfortunately. He won his Cy Young with Oakland. He won... in Oakland, he won 161 games with a 3.13 ERA. I'm losing track of my stats as I scroll down the page. Through 116 complete games in his 10 seasons in Oakland. That's a lot.
Yeah.
He led the league with 30 in 1975, and 328 innings. Struck out 1,500 batters in Oakland. Catfish Hunter is who I was referring to earlier when I said Vita Blue formed a 2-headed monster at the front of the rotation. I was referring to Catfish Hunter.
What decade did they play in mainly?
60s and 70s.
60s and 70s. Okay.
65 to 79.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Honestly, we have a lot of really good guys up there.
Yeah, almost is everybody out there a Hall of Famer? I think they are.
I think I
Not Giambi.
Yeah, Giambi and McGuire.
Yeah.
But
McGuire. Giambi McGuire.
McGuire would be, if it wasn't for the steroid stuff.
All right. Well, I assume we all have the same number 1 since nobody's mentioned him.
Ricky.
Ricky.
Oh, Ricky.
It's the greatest leadoff man in MLB history.
Yeah. That's right.
So Ricky is unanimous, and he's our only unanimous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he let you know about it, too.
Yes. Yes,
Yes, he
indeed.
would.
He was not shy about telling you Ricky's the best.
Ricky is all about Ricky.
Yeah, he was.
I kind of like Ricky.
Yeah.
I do like Ricky.
He's good.
I like me a little crazy and a little cocky. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer, MVP, 10-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champ. Yeah, Rick. Oh no, I don't know. We'll get to that. 1 Gold Glove, 3-time Silver Slugger, ALCS MVP. He's in the 3,000 hit club. I don't know how I feel about that one, but we can talk about that another time. And like Wade said, one of the all-time great leadoff hitters. Played in Oakland for, scroll down 25 fucking years, but hey, 14 of them was in Oakland. I think I think he made 3 stops in
He
Oakland.
did.
Yeah, he was back and forth.
He also played for 8 other franchises.
It's insane. Is he the Moses Malone of the MLB?
You know what they say.
This all-time great that jumped around over.
You either retire early or you live long enough to play for the Yankees.
He's the all-time leader in runs, the all-time leader in steals, the all-time leader in caught steals.
I believe he's also the all-time leader in leadoff home runs.
That might be true. That's not something that's on here.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure I've just read that numerous times.
Makes sense that he is. It wouldn't.
Yeah, he had a little pop in his bat. He wasn't a slugger, but he did hit a few home runs.
Yeah, I mean his MVP season he hit 28 home runs.
That's actually really good for a leadoff guy. Yeah.
His MVP season would be something interesting to look at.
19.
No, I'm just saying. Do we have our year yet?
Oh no, we don't have it.
But yeah, I mean he's led the league in steals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Should we
7,
just do the Eckersley year?
8,
You've
9,
already
10,
teased us,
11.
Alex.
12.
Can't do that with.
he led the league in steals 12 times.
Yeah.
What
What was his actual career total? I know
1,406.
1,400. That is so insane.
1,406, and he was caught stealing 335 times. I don't know what that makes his percentage, but
I mean, the caught stealing is a big number, but the stolen bases is a gigantic number.
yeah.
I mean, wasn't Lou Brock's like just below 1,000?
Right, just right below.
Ricky Henderson surpassed it by 400 or 500. Like,
Yeah,
that's insane. That's insanity.
yeah.
Yeah. At age 39, he stole 66 bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get someone out of college to steal that many
I mean,
bases.
the reason
nowadays.
he's universally thought of as the greatest leadoff man ever is because, one, when he got on base, he he's getting to third. And he just generated more runs than everyone else just because he would just put himself in position to be an easy run constantly. And I believe, if I remember correctly, he has a really high on base percentage. Maybe not a batting average, but
401.
yeah, his on base percentage is very nice. So when the greatest base stealer ever is getting on base 40% of the time, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a real
That's
problem.
a big problem.
Yeah, I mean he has like 2,200 walks.
Yeah. So I mean, it's
By the way, he's the type of guy that if my pitcher walked him, I'd cuss my pitcher out.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Like, you
Yeah,
can't
don't
walk
ever
that guy.
walk, Ricky.
Yeah.
No.
Like you make your defense try and make plays at least. Like you can't walk a guy like that.
Right.
Like that's so
because it's an
stupid.
automatic triple.
Yeah.
That's why. Like, and sometimes you say that to be sarcastic, but with him, you're not really being sarcastic. He gets on base, he's going. It's just even if you know it's coming, it probably doesn't really matter. You might get lucky, but he's going. He just he just was able to use that ability to just generate runs constantly, which is how you win baseball games.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys for 4 spots. One event. Ricky is in. Nobody else is.
Do you want to come to Reggie so we get a second one? Isn't it you, Alberta?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
drop Giambi and come to Reggie. That's fine. I was gonna drop Giambi regardless.
Okay.
For some reason I had in my head Ricky had a World Series with the Yankees, but no, he won his second World Series with Toronto.
Really?
Okay, so Reggie's in as well.
So we got Reggie Jackson, Ricky Henderson. I think that's a good start.
Well, I really feel like we kind of need to put Jimmy Fox in. I didn't have him. I'm one of the guys that screwed up.
I can go along with that.
I'll be honest. The Philadelphia A thing threw me.
Whoa!
And
I mean,
missed
like,
him.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but at the same time, that means we have 4 Hall of Fame pitchers and we get to choose one.
I know that's tough.
Let's see. What do I want to mess up here?
Like, I'm not trying to say that Reggie shouldn't be in, but I'd almost say I'd rather Jimmy get in than Reggie.
I would consider Jimmy Fox in a higher error than Reggie Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would agree with that statement. We just already had 4 Reggie votes.
Yeah.
Right.
So we were trying to push that. I don't know though. Yes, Jimmy Fox is better than Reggie Jackson, but when you think of the A's, I do think of Reggie Jackson before Jimmy Fox. Now
That's
just might
true,
due
but-
to when he played, but
Yeah, I was going to say it probably has something to do with age, but yes, I would agree with you.
And he did help him get 3 World Series. And he
So-
was the MVP of
But
one.
so did 2 of those pitchers.
Yeah, that's true.
Catfish and Vita Blue won all 3 of those World Series, too.
Lefty Grove has 2.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Lefty Grove accomplished more than every other pitcher up there. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
everyone up there has multiple World
Oh,
Series.
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. No, I wasn't hating on Lefty.
Oh no, I wasn't. I didn't think you were. I was just like when you all said about Vita Blue, they played the same exact amount of seasons, and Lefty Grove had like 60 more wins, a lower ERA, and like twice the amount of accomplishments. He had like 4 more ERA titles. I don't remember. I don't know about strikeout titles. Just yeah.
Ray, what are you thinking?
I think I'm gonna go Vita Blue. Take Mark off.
McGuire's gone.
Wade doesn't seem to agree with that pick.
I just don't understand the reasoning. I'll be honest. I don't get it.
There's really none.
Well,
Hmm?
Really none. None
oh,
named.
I don't remember who has Eckersley.
I do.
I did.
I have Eckersley.
If we get Jimmy Fox on, I'd go to Eckersley.
Well, no, that's what I was getting ready to say. Are we? Is Eckersley not clearly the worst pitcher on the list?
So Wade, if I come off
Hmm.
Blue and go to Fox, and you'll go to Wade.
I
don't
really
know.
just I don't. Everyone's kind of moving all over the place now.
Yeah, we need to think about this.
By the way, I didn't see this being this hard.
I
No.
didn't either.
No, I didn't think we were
But-
gonna have 9 guys for.
Yeah, but
When was the last time we had this many guys?
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know if we've had that many. It's been a while.
It's true.
How many do we have for the Cardinals?
We didn't have.
We didn't have
I
this
think we only had
many.
like 6
Yeah,
or
I mean-
something. With the
We only had to
Cardinals.
argue between Ozzy and Hornsby.
Yeah.
That was our only argument we had to have. So we had 5. I can't think of baseball if we've had any of this big. I don't remember.
Huh.
I'll be honest. Before anything, I really just want Jimmy Fox on.
I'm not.
Well, I think Jimmy should be on there.
I
I'm
just-
trying to decide who I'm going to.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a journey to get there because everyone's going to have to come off as someone.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide who I need to come off of.
So, okay, before we start moving votes, who do we want on the final list?
I don't know.
So we want Jimmy Fox, so that would be a 3. So who would we want in the 4th spot?
That's what I'm saying. Like then
No
we
one knows.
then we have 4 Hall of Fame pitchers, and only one of them can get on.
Does anybody have strong feelings for Catfish Hunter? Let's go down the list here. Catfish Hunter.
Well, I'm not saying that Catfish has to get in,
Oh, I'm not either.
but I could come off of him to go to one of these other guys maybe, but who that guy is at this point, I'm not sure.
Everyone's no one knows what to do. It seems like.
Man, okay.
We got 3.
Well, and when you look at, I mean, they've got accolades too. I mean, we're talking Cy Youngs, MVPs.
ERA titles.
Yeah, all over the place.
By the way, I was a little surprised that nobody brought up Raleigh Fingers today.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought about old Raleigh.
Yeah. Because I'll be honest with you, his mustache comes to mind when I think
Yeah.
of the A's, very
Yeah.
much so.
Well, we've got to, if we get Jimmy Fox in, which I feel like we should, that gives us an old guy. Okay, then
Okay.
we've got Reggie from the 3 World Series. And we got Ricky that has a couple World Series. Which years were his?
Ricky 189.
Okay, he was the Eckerly World Series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I believe, said Catfish and Vita Blue won 3 together, and I believe Lefty Grove and Jimmy Fox won 2 together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all spread out over all the World Series years.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Yeah.
Vita and Catfish were there with Reggie,
Yeah.
and Eckersley was there
With
with
Ricky.
Ricky. And then Fox and
Lefty
Grove
Grove.
were together.
This is ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
my god.
Oh.
So we got 3 groups there that won World Series, and
How about, should we all just vote for 2, and whoever gets the most vote? We're not really making any traction here.
All right.
Or do we want to actually?
I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Hold on. I'll do this. I'm gonna come off Catfish Hunter, and I'm gonna go to Lefty Grove.
Now the plot thickens.
yeah, now it's getting worse.
You made the movie longer, Alex.
Yeah.
Now take your Vita Blue and go to Jimmy Fox.
Yeah, way to go, Madam Web.
I haven't watched that yet.
I ain't either. I'm not going to.
You can't pull the trigger.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
I'm not even close to it.
It looks so bad.
Like Alex said, when the actress says it's bad before it even comes out.
When you just watch the, like you pull up Netflix and it gives you like a little 30-second preview, the preview looks awful. Sorry. We're getting sidetracked. Sorry.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of regretting saying I would come off Giambi to Reggie.
Well, okay. Okay. How about this? Obviously, we're going to keep Ricky Henderson. Let's take Reggie off, put Jimmy Fox on, and 2 pitchers. Lefty Grove wait.
Can we do that?
It's our fucking podcast.
Oh, now we can do it.
Let's go with Henderson, Jimmy Fox, and then 2 pitchers if we want.
Hey, a couple weeks ago we put somebody on that wasn't on anybody's.
You
list.
created an asterisk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That
Get out of
asterisk
town,
is
you're
worthy.
saying- What, Reggie's, well,
So you're saying Ricky, Jimmy, and then pick between
2 pitchers.
pick 2 pitchers?
I mean, no. I mean, we've been at a standstill for pitchers for the past 15 minutes. I mean, let's get 2 pitchers on, and then since everyone seems to want Jimmy Fox on, and there's been some regret over the Reggie part. Do we take Reggie off and put Jimmy Fox on, and then argue from there, or maybe pick? I don't know. It's just an idea.
Well, I will say this. I'm the one that said it earlier. I think Jimmy Fox is clearly a better player than Reggie Jackson.
I agree because
and he was there longer, and he won more.
yeah, and he has more MVPs.
Well,
And-
he didn't win more. It's 2 to 3 on World Series.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 to 3 in World Series. He does have one more MVP than Reggie, and he has all the power numbers that Reggie has, but he has like a twice as better batting average
That's true.
and on base percentage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
So take Reggie off and put Jimmy Fox as our second one.
Well, we have to figure out votes if we're going to do that, though.
Right. Because
Okay.
you've already voted for Jimmy Fox.
Oh, yeah, now we get to
You
distribute.
voted for
Ooh.
Reggie, so you got to move your Reggie someplace else.
Okay.
Like, obviously can't be Lefty Grove.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Put me on
So
Eckersley.
He's going to Eck. Okay. All right. If you'll go to Eck with your Reggie, then I'll take my Reggie to Jimmy Fox. I'm
Yeah,
good with that.
My Reggie will go to Jimmy Fox.
So 1 to Eckersley.
Oh, Eckersley's at 4.
He's at 4. Eckersley's at 4.
4 now.
He was on 3, and I added 1.
What the hell am I doing? Okay, so
You're good.
he's at 4. Fox is gonna be at 3.
I'll go to Fox as well.
Fox is gonna go to 4.
So what are you going to do?
Who would you?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm already on Eckersley. I'm on Vita Blue.
Oh, but
Oh,
you had a
Oh,
Reggie.
okay.
So you
Right.
can move your Reggie to Fox.
Right, that's what, yeah.
Wade was the only one that couldn't move his Reggie to Fox.
Yeah.
The other 4 of
Oh,
us
yeah.
could. So you can
Okay.
just drop Reggie and put Jimmy in.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what we'll do.
Because then we have 10 votes left. So we know the math is
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
All right, we made a mess of this, but we gotten with
All All right, so
This shit has been a mess.
Fox is in, so it's Fox and Henderson, which I think are excellent choices.
Yeah, 2 all-time greats.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still a little flabbergasted with myself that I didn't put Jimmy Fox in there to begin with.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh, we've all
Thank
done
you
it in
for
different
saving us,
stuff.
Wade.
I mean, I put fucking Jason Giambi on my
When you nothing. When you said something about Giambi, I was just kind of like, huh. I was intrigued.
And it's funny, I'm going to bring this up since it's an A's episode, but there's a part of Moneyball where they're finally going to Billy Bean's plan, and Billy Bean's like, it's a process. It's a process. Just like today. It's a process, guys. It's a process.
That's right. Well, I feel like Vita Blue needs to be in to represent that 3 World Series because, I mean, that's,
Yeah, we just took Reggie off.
right. We just took
So-
Reggie out, and so we're not representing that World Series without Vita.
That's true.
And then Lefty or Eckersley is going to be a double on one of the other ones, either way.
Yeah, I agree. I think Vida needs to be in. And where that vote comes from, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure who's not.
I've already voted for Vida.
I'm not
too.
on Vita because I'm on Lefty. I'm on
Oh,
Lefty
okay.
and Dennis.
Okay.
I mean, I tried to bring this up earlier, but no one said anything. I was
But-
wanting a Vita Blue back and forth,
Well, I mean, you could have fixed it by instead of going to Eckersley, you could have gone to Blue.
but I want Lefty over Blue. I've been waiting for the anti-Lefty Grove argument, and I haven't gotten one. I brought it up like 3 times.
I don't have an anti-Lefty Grove argument. I said Dennis Eckersley was the worst pitcher up there 20 minutes ago. Like I'm a-okay
Well,
with
I mean,
Lefty.
you came to Lefty Grove, so I guess my point was Drew. I'm looking for Ray or Uncle Doug. I'll say Drew.
Oh.
I mean, I don't give a damn. Really.
Oh, they've got more messy. We're really solving the world's problems right now. Do we just want to go to the
Well,
boards, pick 2 pitchers?
In order for Vida
It
Blue to
doesn't
go
really.
on, Wade has to leave one of his picks.
Right.
Yeah, so it's really up to. Do we want to just pick 2 pitchers on the boards, or is it going to go back to this? I mean, just put Vita Blue on. It's fine.
But which guy are you coming off?
Who are you taking off? I don't know. We just keep this big
We just
circle.
keep
I
making
mean,
it more confusing.
okay, just
Who
let's.
was on your original list?
Lefty Grove, Jimmy Fox, Ricky Henderson, and Reggie Jackson.
So you didn't even have Dennis on your original list.
Yeah, I know.
So why are you hanging on to that so hard?
I just went to someone, and when I think of the A's, Dennis Eckersley is the first person I think of. I don't think of Vita Blue. I didn't see the guy in play. I don't give a shit about him.
You're saying you want Dennis and Lefty.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Honestly, I'd be fine with Lefty and Vita.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. If we think Vita and Lefty are the 2 best, I'll go with that and come off Dennis. I just don't know what the other Dennis guys want to do.
Yeah.
I'm open to change. I'm just.
Sure.
I'm thinking.
I'm
Well,
throwing
you want to do like
scenarios.
Drew says and just everybody vote for 2 pitchers?
Yeah, screw it. Let's do it.
Come up with?
Yeah.
Yes, let's just do that.
This agony, get him over with. Okay.
This has been quite a mess.
I don't even know who the fuck to vote for right now. People don't even know who the A's are. Okay.
I got my 2. Somebody's going to have to tally these.
I'll tally them.
All right, you tally 'em.
I'll make it the columns.
All right,
second.
I got my 2 written down.
Let me go first. All right, mine are tallied. I put Dennis and Blue.
I put Lefty Grove and Vita Blue.
Okay.
As did I.
Okay.
I put Eck and Vita like you did.
Okay.
So it's going to come down to Ray.
Right.
Now
Who'd
we're
you put?
fucked, Alex. There we go.
Right. Who'd you put?
Yeah.
Dennis and Lefty.
So what do we got?
So Blue has 4, and then the other 2 have 3. So exactly. So does that mean
So Vida's in.
so Vita's in?
But the other 2 tied.
So now we got to vote again.
Vita's in.
Yeah.
So Vita Blues. All right.
Oh
All right, let me erase the votes.
This is ridiculous.
Votes have been erased.
Okay.
Oh my
All right.
god! So we're voting between Dennis Eckersley and Lefty Grove.
Yes. All right, I'll go ahead and put mine on tallies. All right. I'll go first.
Oh my goodness!
I put Dennis.
I'm,
Two
Ray,
for,
who the fuck you gonna put? You're the
two for
deciding vote.
Dennis.
We're gonna be lefty. They're gonna be Dennis. You're the
Lefty, lefty.
deciding vote. Just write down a name
Two,
down.
we're tied 2-2.
So it's you, Ray.
Put Lefty's old ass.
Do you
up there.
do you have
Oh, lefty.
Yeah.
I feel like it always comes down to you in a lot of
Every
cases.
time.
There's a lot of just Ray decides. I feel like we have like 10 of
Sometimes
those.
it's me and Wade.
All right, so that means our Oakland A's Mount Rushmore is as follows: Lefty Grove, Vita Blue, Jimmy Fox, and Ricky Henderson. And don't ask me how the fuck we got there because I don't know anymore.
But
It
we
was-
got
was
all the World
analytics.
Series runs represented.
That's true.
Yes.
So I think we did well.
Hey,
that
Doug.
way.
Doug. Microphone.
We have all the major World Series represented. We have 4 Hall of Famers.
Yep.
We have 3,000 hit club member. We have 500 home run club member. We have
All-time stolen base.
all-time stolen base. We have Cy Youngs. We have MVPs. We've pretty much everything. We've got it on here. 9 ERA titles from Lefty Grove alone.
Yeah.
He's just pulled up on my page. That's why I was able to say that.
7 straight strikeout titles.
Oh my gosh.
All
Pitching
right.
triple crown.
And that will lead us into our MVP discussion. Drew, what year are we doing?
1966.
Ooh, pretty close to the last one. 66.
a lot of good players.
The AL one's hilarious. The top 3 guys are all from Baltimore, and the next 3 guys are all from Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's wild.
1966 MVP, and obviously we will start with the AL. Did we do this already?
I don't think so. I don't remember it being 3-3. I don't think we've done this one because especially
don't
go
think
look
so.
at the NL. I don't think we've done the NL.
I was trying to find the other one, but I can't find them.
I don't think we have. We've done some around it. I think we might have done.
So who are the winners?
Well, Frank Robinson won this one. But I thought we.
Roberto Clemente is the National League one, which I don't think we've done.
No, that's why I thought we talked about these guys.
Unless you guys did one of the weeks I wasn't here.
Ray, didn't you have them written down somewhere?
Yeah, but not like accurately. Oh, hold on. 04, 64, 87.
Did we in 19? I think did we do 64 because Brooks Robinson wins that year and it's making me.
Yeah, we did a 64, and then a 12 and
Thinking of.
88.
So no 66.
I don't see 66.
No.
Mark.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Sorry, I just want to make sure. All right. Frank Robinson won the AL MVP playing for Baltimore. I assume since the 3 top guys were in Baltimore, they won a shit ton of games.
They won 97 games, first in the American League.
Oh, so they won the most games in the American League.
They won the World Series 4-0. It's
Well,
with the Dodgers.
let's listen to this, gentlemen. I don't think there's a ton of discussion to be had. Frank Robinson had 122 runs, which led the league. He had 182 hits. He had 49 home runs, which led the league. He had 122 RBIs, which led the league. He was walked 87 times. He won the batting title with a 316 batting average. He led the league with a 410 on base percentage. He led the league with a 637 slug, and he led the league with a 1047 OPS. He led the league in almost every major category.
So he's the MVP.
Oh.
I think that one's pretty easy.
He didn't lead the league in hits, stolen bases, or walks. He led the league in every single other category.
Wow.
And he's close to the other 2. Like it's not.
You said this one was Frank Robinson?
Frank Robinson, yes.
Mm.
And Brooks Robinson came in second, and Boog Powell came in third.
Boog.
So this is Baltimore Frank Robinson, correct?
Yes.
Not Reds Frank Robinson?
Yeah, because that'd be the
that's
NL.
crazy.
Yeah.
3 Baltimore, 3 Minnesota.
Yeah, then 3 Minnesota came in 4, 5, and 6.
Who are the Minnesota guys?
Harmon Killebrew, Jim Cott, and Tony Oliva.
I should have guessed Killebrew.
Oliva and Killebrew came in second and third last week when we talked about Boog Powell's.
Oh, boog.
Does sound like an amazing year for Robinson, though.
Yeah.
And Al
Home runs,
Kaline came in
RBIs,
7th.
Batting average.
Well, Kaline, that's a great ball player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mickey Mantle came in 19th.
Triple Crown works.
I know it's anticlimactic, but
I don't even know that we should vote.
Yeah,
Ah,
I just
no,
we're
there's
just cool with
no
Robinson.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the one that really enjoys the voting, but I think he's a landslide.
like
Like,
he got all the first place votes.
yeah,
If you look, he got
he got all the votes.
It's not even
all,
close.
all the first place votes were his. No doubt.
Julian L.
Talk
Yeah,
about a quickie.
And that one was Clemente, correct?
and
Yes.
Roberto Clemente won the NL MVP. This one's not as clear, but he had a good season. He scored 105 runs. He had 202 hits. He had 29 home runs, 119 RBIs. He stole 7 bases. He walked 46 times. He batted 317, 360, 536 for an 896 OPS. So not really on the level when you compare him to the AL MVP, but a nice season. And this is the first time we've had something like this happen, but a pitcher actually came in second place.
And the second place person, he has more votes for first place than
Really?
the first place person.
Yes, he does.
Interesting.
This was a very close vote. But this is none other than Sandy Koufax,
Oh.
who went 27-9 with a 1.73 ERA in 41 games. He had a WHIP below 1. He threw 323 innings and struck out 317 batters.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a season where a pitcher could win an MVP.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you go back over Clemente's one more
That's
time?
historical. All right. He scored 105 runs,
Okay.
202 hits, 29 home runs, 119 RBIs, 7 stolen bases, 46 walks, 317, 360, 536 for an 896 OPS. He led the league in 0 categories.
Yeah, he didn't lead the league in anything.
Okay.
The hitting leaders were spaced out over a lot of different guys.
Yeah, Dick Allen led the league in slugging percentage and OPS. Felipe Alou led the league in runs and hits.
Felipe Alou.
Hank Aaron led the league in home runs and RBIs. Matty Alou won the batting title.
Yeah.
What were Hank Aaron's? You said he led with home runs and RBIs?
Yeah, he went 117 runs, 168 hits with 44 home runs, 127 RBIs. He stole 21 bases, walked 76 times. He batted 279, 356, 539 for an 895 OPS. So he actually had a lower OPS than Clemente.
This was Sandy Koufax's last year in the league.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Clemente won a Gold Glove too, by the way.
Wasn't he like one of the great outfielders defensively?
He's got like 12
Yeah,
gold
Yeah,
gloves, I
I
think.
thought so.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Huh. Interesting.
And the WAR leader was actually Juan Marichal.
Another pitcher.
Yeah. He had a .859 WHIP. He was 25-6, 2.23 ERA.
I mean, that's pretty
I don't really
impressive.
understand how that works. Like, how is your
Yeah.
pitcher WAR higher than somebody else who has more wins than you, lower ERA than you,
And more strikeouts.
more strikeouts than you? Like, I don't get
Actually, they both had a 9.7
it. Oh yeah.
WAR, but they have Marichal listed as the winner. So it must have been one of those things farther down the list. You know, like 9.721.
Yeah.
You know, something.
By the way, he had a 2.23 ERA, which is really good, by the way. But the other person had 0.6 better than you on the ERA. Like, in the ERA, 0.6 is a decent amount. Like,
I mean, it's over half a run a game.
yeah.
That's a pretty big difference.
Look at Phil Regan. It's right behind Marichal.
Yeah, I see him.
That's an interesting stat line.
It's because he led the league in saves, I guess.
Yeah, 21 saves, but he went 14-1.
Yeah.
1.62 ERA.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, Ron Santos 12th on here. He led the league in walks.
Go Ron Santo.
We don't like him.
We go poo-poo on Ron Santo.
We bashed him for a solid 5 minutes.
Lou Brock led the league in steals, by the way.
I can see that.
74. All right, shall we vote, gentlemen?
Sure.
Who was the second one we were talking about?
The guy that came in second,
Yeah.
Sandy Koufax.
I thought we were done with that.
I put mine up too.
A yes would mean that you think Roberto Clemente should keep his MVP. A no would mean he shouldn't keep his MVP, and please write down who you think that person should be. I don't think we looked up records, though, did we? Like Pittsburgh and the Dodgers and stuff?
Oh, shoot.
Nah. Who are you looking up, Drew?
Well, didn't
I'll
he say?
do the Pirates.
Didn't he say earlier that the Dodgers made the World Series and lost to?
Yeah, they got swept by the
So
Orioles.
the Dodgers were in the World Series.
And Pirates were 92 and 70. Third in the National
The
League.
Dodgers were 95 and 67.
They both had good seasons.
So the
Yeah.
Pirates were the first ones out, probably, because that's when you just had the NLCS and the ALCS, so they were the first team out.
All right, has everybody got their votes in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I said no, Koufax.
I bet no Koufax.
I said,
Koufax.
I said no, Sandy.
That's also what I said.
This is the first time we voted a pitcher an MVP.
Yes,
I believe so.
It is.
I believe so.
It
Well,
is.
that's a good pitcher to vote. What?
I agree.
Well, like I think it was Wade that said a few weeks ago, a pitcher was going to have to do something historic for us to say that he should be the MVP. But I'd say that pretty much fit the bill.
And it has to be kind of a weird year for offensive players.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
have a crazy
They were
year.
just all spread out.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy won one category, and this guy won one, and this guy won one.
Well, I will say this: there is a guy, the guy that came in third place, we never mentioned, and we probably should have just because of who he is, not necessarily because of his season. But Willie Mays came in third.
Oh.
He scored 99 runs at 159 hits, hit 37 home runs, 103 RBIs, stole 5 bases with 70 walks, hit 288, 368, 557 for a 924 OPS.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, we did not take Frank Robinson's MVP, but we snatched Clemente's away. Just broke into his house, took that shit, and took it to Sandy's house.
And left a dump on the carpet.
Size of Ron Santo.
Well, we appreciate you tuning in to this Oakland A's episode, and we would appreciate you tuning in next week for our Los Angeles, Anaheim, California, somewhere Angels. And we would appreciate you to give us some emails, comment, rate, review, subscribe, all that good jazz.
At Sports the NEMO Way at gmail.com.
Mike Trout still doesn't have a Gold Glove.
It's not even playing right now. It's hurt again.
That's also
Surprise,
true.
surprise.
And thanks for tuning in to Sports the NEMO Way.